Hey everybody, welcome back to our mushroom videos. We are running down to southern Wisconsin and we're gonna hook up with our good friend Uncle Perry. And you know what, if you guys remember our video from last year, Uncle Perry, when it comes to mushrooms, is very, very passionate and he is dialed in. But we have got another guest, Keaton, which I call the bird boy, and Keaton is a very interesting cat, so I think it's going to be an absolutely great adventure, and hopefully we find a bunch of mushrooms, and we're going to do a little cooking in the woods today, so hold on to your hindies.
Mushroom.
No.
Yeah, just spotted one.
That's what you want, is all this moss too, everything.
Really?
You're like growing in something like this.
No, over there.
Oh, I see one.
Oh, I see one right here. So you're saying, Perry, that don't pick these yet. There's another one right there.
No, it's early. These are grays, and it's been cool around here. We had a couple days of 80, 85, but now it cooled down again.
So what would happen if we picked these few right now?
It might just shut the whole growth down underneath. There's another one there.
Yeah, I see this one.
Well, that one's kind of. That one's been up a little while.
Okay.
But with this moisture now today, that's going to dry out a little bit more.
And we've had so much cool conditions too, you know, and that's been a big thing. So it's amazing how you have got the eye for this.
Well, you'll get
you know, we're just driving down the road and he's like, pull over, look at this tree right here. And you know, Keaton came up here and found a few, but like I would just pick them. But that's definitely not the thing to do, is just to leave them alone and let them start growing. And that's the cool part, because I think you get excited, you see a couple by a tree like this and you want to pick them and move on to the next tree. So, but you're saying that this has got the potential for some huge growth here.
These two trees are just dead first year, and they're gonna really produce. And nobody's gonna. We're kind of. This is all private land. Nobody's gonna come up here and pick them.
Kind of out of the middle of nowhere. Like you wouldn't really expect that. I mean.
So we're just gonna let these grow. It could turn out to be 5-10 pounds here if the right conditions come. Gets warm, and they'll grow in 50-degree weather, as long as it doesn't get too cold at night. You know, 40s, 50s, 60s are better, and more will come. Then the yellows will come after these grays.
So I guess the whole question is how many times will you come and check on this?
I'll let them go now about 4 days, 3-4 days, and then check it again, and then just let them grow and see. If it gets dry and they dry up, and then it's time to pick them. But they'll replenish themselves too. If there's a little bit of rain or you got dew in the morning, the moisture's there again. And they really don't start sporing out until they start drying. Once they dry, they'll spore, and the air will take them and they'll produce more. That's my philosophy on it.
Now let's talk about this a little bit too. We're on a hillside here. Yeah. So this is on the very top of it. Coming up the hill, I didn't see any at all. But this is obviously, the sun is getting to this point here.
Up here, right on top.
It's
brushy, but the sun is getting in here. Now later, once they start sporing, there'll be mushrooms all the way down this.
All the way down the side of the hill.
This tree is a first year dead. It's awesome, and the one next to it's even better. It's got the red bark on it. And I think they're both going to produce.
Oh, right there. Yep, I see that one. Yep. Wow. It's amazing too, once you start looking at them and all of a sudden like, oh yeah, there's one. What a cool thing to do though, you know?
Fun,
I mean, you're super passionate about this,
but you will get that way too.
Yeah, after last year, the mother lode that we found, that was like incredible.
Driving down the road looking for dead elms, that's what I do.
Yeah, very cool. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to find mushrooms, right? Put one vehicle on one end and one on the other. It's too bad Bird Boy's got his truck loaded up with birds and no room for Uncle Perry and I. Right? You know that Bird Boy is truly a bird boy, because when the ducks are in the front of the truck and Uncle Perry and I are in the back. Hey, I'll tell you what, another thing about when you're finding mushrooms, ticks.
It's right there.
Oh, right there. Feel him?
Just dig it in.
Oh, he's digging. Oh, got him. There he is right there. You think he'd have a little bit more respect for us elders, right? Yeah. But Bird Boy would rather have his call duck in the truck and we'd ride in the back. Look at him. He doesn't say much. Really, dude? Really? Like, we couldn't ride in the front? The duck had to ride in the front of the truck? I gotta ask you. You got eggs there too? Now you're laying on eggs? Oh. Truly is Bird Boy. Look at that. Oh, here's one right here, Perry.
Yep, that's older.
Yeah.
You can pick that.
Can I pick this one now?
For sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna pinch them off and twist.
So the key is just again, this is the first time this year I've been out. It's just to kind of pinch it and twist, you say, huh? Just like that. And you can tell this one's a little bit older.
Before it's starting to dry up on top.
Okay.
It's probably sporing out, so it's sending spores to make more.
Wow. Oh, I love the feel of it. Oh, look at that. You can tell the difference, obviously. This one's fresh right there.
This is the kind of tree you want.
Right there.
The bark's just coming off on top, just starting to flake. No life in the limbs at all anymore. And this is going to produce a lot. Also,
Man.
the one behind it looks really good.
So you got
Two
a couple
good
right
trees
in a
in
row right here.
There's an older one that died a couple years ago, right here, a monster.
Yep.
And we picked probably 5-6 pounds off that tree, maybe more, about a year ago.
This one's starting to dry up. I'm gonna pick this one. Oh! Look at the size of this one. Look at the size of this one right here. Wow. Hunter just brought up a very interesting situation here. And before I was on top of the hill looking down, I didn't see as many. But now that we're down on the bottom, and I'm looking up, and Perry just said the same thing. He just walked by a whole batch of them here. This is no doubt, again, a mother lode. But just looking at it from a different angle definitely helps you locate more of these mushrooms. And it's one of them kind of things where you sweep through it at one angle, get what you can get, and then again, reevaluate the whole situation here. Like, you guys see that one? I never saw that one before. See it through here? Right through here? Look at that one. That's a big one too. There's one here, one here, one here, one here. Oh, look at this. A double. Look at this. Look at this. Look at a double. Now, I have not seen a double like this yet. See these two together?
Yep.
Holy man. Oh, I see one right there too. Yep.
Up in here is a whole bunch.
Yep.
Look at those two fresh ones there.
Oh yeah. Them are tight together too.
Yep. Wow. We had 15, 20 in a group yesterday. Get your hand at them.
Wow, look at that one. There's another one there, another one there, another one there. It's the mother lode. Oh, look, I see another double over there. Last year, we did not see a lot of them that were doubled, like tight together like that. And we still ended up getting, I don't know, how many pounds did we end up getting off that one tree?
10 pounds.
10 pounds, that's crazy.
How many more came up?
Like, let me ask you this. So when you look at that real little one, how long will it take for that mushroom to get this size?
It matters on
Weather.
temperature, it matters on sunlight.
Just like anything else, the temperature. Okay.
Oh, watch, right here.
Oh my, another one. I almost stepped right on that one. Well, I'll tell you what, we definitely hit the mother lode again on this trip, thanks to Uncle Perry and Bird Boy. You know what, something that I wanted to do, and I asked Perry about this, have you ever just picked them and cooked them up right away? So it's something we're gonna do. I brought my little cooker right here, got some butter in my backpack, and Perry's gonna cut them up, and they're gonna be as fresh as can be, because we just picked most of these about 5 minutes ago. So. Oh, oh yeah. That is really good. That's better than really good. Like I said, it doesn't get any fresher because we picked most of these about 5-10 minutes ago. Well, Uncle Perry, another unbelievable job. Keaton, Mr. Bird Boy. You know, Perry, I'll tell you, this is something, you know, we started this last year, and at least I started this last year with you guys, and you've been doing it forever. There's an eye for picking mushrooms, and obviously an eye to find the right tree, an eye to find the mushrooms themselves.
Once you get to the tree,
yep.
Find the mushrooms. But once you see it, you get an eye for them. You look different angles, and once you see the first one, it's game on. You know?
Well, I'll tell you what, it's amazing how many times you're like, hey, there's one like a foot in front of you. And I'm like, I can't even see it, you know. But after a while, you do really start catching on. And yeah, I hope everybody learned a little something today. I certainly did. Again, we want to thank Uncle Perry and Keaton again for a great adventure that we had. And no doubt, be proud to be an American, and it is a great day to be alive.